All right, so in this video, what I'm going to talk about is the most achievable sound for anyone on the trumpet. So if anyone wants to learn to become a good trumpet player, this is going to be a very easy, quick, and efficient tool. So we always hear play with a good tone quality. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it very specific in the kind of tone quality we want. And there's a lot of different kinds of sounds that good trumpet players have played with, anywhere from a lead player in a jazz big band to classical players to, there's a lot of different kinds of tone qualities, but what I'm going to focus on is the kind of tone quality that can be extremely easy for anyone to get if you're just trying to learn to play the trumpet easily. So that tone quality is a clear and resonant sound. So it's going to sound like this. And mind me for not starting the front of my note well there. So this won't work if the sound does not have any resonance. So I'm about to play how you hear a lot of middle school and a lot of high school students who struggle. They sound like this. You hear there's no resonance in the tone quality. So by imagining a resonant sound and by getting this, we're going to help our instrument vibrate, which is how it works. Okay, the trumpet works by vibrating, so we need this process to work well. So I'm going to go for this tone quality once again. Okay, right about a mezzo forte. Okay, so I'm going to do this bop drill. So I'm going to bop 4 notes, the first beat of a 4/4 bar, and then I'm going to leave space for a student to play. It'll go like this. I'm just going to start on an open G. Now the student plays, breathing rhythmically. Really focus on your tone. Are you getting that tone quality? Now, first valve. Why I like this is you don't have to be an extremely powerful trumpet player to do this, but you're still getting resonance. At the same time, you're working on the finesseful side of your trumpet playing. That this exercise is really good for anyone who struggles. And I've seen students, if they do that exercise, in about 2 or 3 weeks, they can play with a good tone. All right, so one thing I want to go back and that I talked about was that you want the valve to be pressed down beforehand. Because if not, your fronts of your notes will be more, right? So if we were playing in a band and we started a chord and everyone doesn't have their valve down, then the fronts of the notes are going to be a disaster, right? So there's a different way that the note rings if you have it pressed down before. Okay, so this exercise is extremely helpful, and if you focus on that kind of tone quality, then this will work. I oftentimes ask my students, after we are going for this kind of tone quality, now, how did it actually sound? Are you really imagining the sound? Because a lot of students, their biggest problem is that they're not imagining the sound while you're playing, and you need to do that. So if you were to do this exercise, you would see quick and efficient turnarounds. I'm not the only person to ever do this, but it's so beneficial and an extremely easy exercise that can get anyone to get a good sound on the trumpet.